To be governed is to be watched, inspected, spied upon, directed, law-driven, numbered, regulated, enrolled, indoctrinated, preached at, controlled, checked, estimated, valued, censored, commanded by creatures who have neither the right, nor the wisdom, nor the virtue to do so. To be governed is to be at every operation, at every transaction noted, registered, counted, taxed, stamped, measured, numbered, assessed, licensed, authorized, admonished, prevented, forbidden, reformed, corrected, punished. It is under the pretext of public utility and in the name of general interest to be placed under contribution, drilled, fleeced, exploited, monopolized, extorted from, squeezed, hawked, robbed. Then, at the slightest resistance, the first word of complaint, to be repressed, fined, vilified, harassed, hunted down, abused, clubbed, disarmed, bound, choked, imprisoned, judged, condemned, shot, deported, sacrificed, sold, betrayed. And to crown all, mocked, ridiculed, derided, outraged, dishonored. That is government. That is its justice. That is its morality. I believe there is no peace now, and there will never be peace, so long as one rules over another. I believe in the total disintegration and dissolution of the principle and practice of authority. I am an anarchist, and if for this you condemn me, I stand ready to receive your condemnation. It is ignorant and foolish to fear what we have yet to see and know. In the world of today, we all live bound by limits that weren't put upon us by ourselves. People live their lives bound by what they accept as correct and true. That's how they define reality. But what does it mean to be correct or true? Merely vague concepts. Their reality may all be a mirage. Can we consider them to simply be living in their own world, shaped by their beliefs? I hope for this world. I hope that a man can kill a man without it being a question of morality. I hope for the day that good and bad can coexist as one without it being misconceived or distinguished amongst moral or ethical views. I hope for the day that the capability of a person is not judged by their sex, nor their race. I hope for the day that man and woman can love each other without being portrayed as different. I hope for the day that I, myself, can live bound by my own reality. Why sit here and hope? Why do we sit here and hope? I admit to you and to others that a man on his own cannot obliterate a government with his bare hands. Forgive yourself for what you aren't able to do. The ones who aren't able to acknowledge their own selves are bound to fail. I acknowledge myself and I recognize my very self-being. This is why I ask of you all to fight for your world, fight for your peace, fight for your very self-being, fight for love, fight for happiness, and fight for true freedom. In this world, so long as law and limitation exist, there will be no freedom. I don't care who I have to fight. If they rip my arms out, I'll kick them to death. If they rip my legs off, I'll bite them to death. If they rip my head off, I'll stare them to death. And if they gouge my eyes, I'll curse them from my very grave. Even if I'm torn shred to shred, I'll never cease to stop fighting. I encourage all who want their own world to fight for anarchy. You will be sought out by others as foolish, but if living bound by law and limitation is what it takes to remain unfoolish, then I'll remain a fool for the rest of my life.